Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Banish the Doubt. Tonight I want to talk about decisions and decisions that we make about our future, about where we are right now, about what we'd love to do, be, or have. But more importantly, the answers to those decisions that float inside of our heads, specifically the talking that goes on inside of our head, well, I'm not so sure we could do that, or, well, I'm not so sure I could see myself um, obtaining that or doing that. Um, the doubts, the indecision, well, you know, we're just not that kind of a family. No one's ever done that before in our family. This kind of talking. So I want to look over here at my board. We all have what's called a motivational mechanism. You have it, I have it, we all have it, and it never ever fails, never, and it happens immediately. So I'm going to read to you what it says. It says you always choose in the direction that you feel best serves you. So first off is we always choose in the direction that we feel best serves us. Always without fail. What you believe, so we always choose in the direction that we feel best serves us, always without fail, over the alternative. So tying that into something that you know you could do, you know you should do, something that you are desiring maybe to have or do, but maybe you choose otherwise or to stay away, or your rational mind, your physical mind talks you out of it. So it goes on. You always move away from what you believe does not benefit you. We always move away from what we feel does not benefit us. If you are not letting go and moving in a direction you prefer to, that can only mean we have a belief to stay where we are. That makes staying where we are more beneficial than where it is we prefer to go. So let me say that again. If we are not letting go and moving in a direction that we prefer to go, that can only mean that we have a belief that staying where we are makes staying where we are more beneficial than where it is we prefer to go. Usually, but not always, usually, this translates to if I let go, something will happen that I don't prefer to have happen. So we stay where we're at. Our mind starts talking to us, right? We start rationalizing. We analyze and rationalize. And we end up staying where we're at compared to knowing, we have this knowing that we would like to do that or go there or try to, or not try to, but accomplish that. Okay, so I'm going to tie this in here in a minute. We are projecting, or the negative beliefs convincing us that if we do let go and become who we prefer to be, that something worse and less beneficial will happen than simply remaining where we are. And that is the motivational mechanism, staying where we are as opposed to stepping out, letting go, and going after whatever that is that we see for ourselves. Okay? Now remember this too. We can never match up with anything that we're not the vibration of. Let me say that again. We can never see or match up with anything that we're not the vibration of. So, how do we then get to this point? We do get to this point by recognizing we are always without doubt at every single moment of our life in the now moment. So my watch here, right? Every single watch should just, when we look at it, it should say now, now, now. It's now o'clock. It's not 20 minutes from now. It's not 20 minutes ago. It's not this afternoon. It is now o'clock. You see, I believe what we do is we follow along a path that others have paved. And by others, I mean the people that who were around with us when we first emanated to this world, who we chose to partner with, the family we chose to go into, to become a part of. It is that tribe, if you will, our parents, family, extended family, neighborhood, all that, school, everything, church, we go to church, synagogue, all that community helped to mold us. And what we did unconsciously was we took on the belief systems of those people who we were surrounded by. And if you start to recognize, you start to notice that a lot of the people who are in your sort of orbit, if you will, are a lot of like the same people that were part of your orbit, if you will, or your tribe growing up. And those people. So in order to break out of this and then start to sort of create or have our own path that's not tied to, almost like if you would see a train tracks coming out of the train station and they're together, but then they start to separate. As we start to separate, we start to recognize either, oh my crap, we're alone and we want to stay together or stay closely tied to that other train track. The unknown is out there. And I understand it could be a scary place, but here's one of the greatest quotes I've ever heard about the unknown is from Bob Proctor. He said, "The cave we fear to enter holds the treasure that we seek." I'll say it again. The cave you and I that we fear to enter, the unknown, holds the treasure that we seek. So, I want to talk a little bit about the book. I want to talk a little bit about the book, Feeling is a Secret by Neville. He said, "Do not dwell on the imperfections of yourself or others, for to do so is to impress our subconscious with these limitations. Do not dwell on the imperfections of yourself or others, for to do so is to impress our subconscious with the same limitations." Very, very big, okay? We make our state of being, our self-worth, conditional on what happens out there, what other people think of us. So remember the train tracks, we're tied to the same people that we grew up with. And they're the same belief systems. Okay? So we make our state of being conditional on who are the top people in our lives that sort of in good nature try to help us growing up. It would be our family, right? Our relatives. So we make our state of being, our self-worth, conditional on what happens out there, what they think or what they say. So another quote from the book, Feeling is a Secret. Do not entertain the feeling of regret or failure for frustration or detachment from your objective results. So let me say it again. Do not entertain the feeling of regret or failure for frustration or detachment from your objective results in dis-ease. Okay? I'll say it again. Do not entertain the feeling of regret or failure. Don't ever do that. Okay, so understand that you were drawn, my video tonight, you attracted this video to your life. There can be no other way about it. Okay, just like other videos that I attracted to me, you attracted this video to you. And the message tonight is don't ever, ever entertain a feeling of regret or failure. For to do so, for frustration or detachment from your objective results in dis-ease. Always, always being in the now, be in the now moment, be aware of what your how you're talking to yourself, what you're seeing through your eyes, because everything in your world, you brought this to your world. Okay. I would like you to think of it as you are in a bubble, and as you're looking outside you see other people in bubbles as well, meaning that they're in their own little world. But the people that you see outside in their individual bubbles are people who their bubble looks just like yours, because you're who you are, you're drawing them to you. Okay. So to change then is to become greater than our environment, is to understand that I want to transcend this environment. I want to start to have different things happen, serendipities take place in my life. So what I do is I become present and knowledgeable and aware of my present moment at all times. Okay? Whatever the mind can conceive and feel as true, the subconscious can and must objectify. Whatever the conscious mind can conceive and feel as true, the subconscious can and must objectify. So it comes down to our imagination. What are you imagining? Because you're creating your world every single moment. Every single moment, every single thought that you have, you are creating your life. You may not think of it that way, or you think you're imagining, but you are, through your imagination, through your thinking, you are creating your world every single moment. So I would like you to think of it this way. If someone were to say to you, I want to hand you this check. It's a blank check, okay? I don't have one here. I thought I had a check in there, a blank check, but I want to hand you this blank check. And in where it says in the check, payable to, I want you in your mind to put your name. Payable to your name. And I want you to put the amount in that little box and then script it. Okay? X amount of dollars, and then sign the bottom of it. I want you to think long and hard about how much that money, what is the amount going in there? And the amount you can think of is the amount that you feel you're worth. Think long and hard about how much money you're going to put in there. And whatever that amount is, whatever you feel you're worth, the universe will bring to you. But you have to think every single moment of your life about what that amount is, what it can do for you and your family, and know that in every single moment, that amount is either going to increase or decrease based on your thinking. And if you do that, I have a feeling you're going to be, I have a feeling, you have a feeling, you're going to think long and hard about what you've been thinking about. Because remember, do not ever entertain the feeling of regret or failure. For frustration and detachment from your objective results in dis-ease. That's why they call it dis-ease. So think about that. Blank check, you get to fill it out. Because in every single moment, you're filling that check out. Every single moment of your life by what you're thinking about. You're either increasing that amount or decreasing that amount. There could be no other way. We always, always draw to us who we are, our thinking, not what we're saying. Because what we're saying is just a reflection of what we're thinking. As always, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching these videos, for commenting on these videos, for sharing these videos, and subscribing to this channel, my channel, and hitting the notification button so you get all these videos. You have other videos in the back. If you want to go take a look at any of my other videos. But I am truly humbled by the amount of people who are watching my videos and commenting and sharing these videos. You deserve it. You are so, so worthy of everything that you want to have and do and be in your life. May God bless you, and I will see you again soon.